Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to go into an interview and how to present yourself and how to basically walk away knowing that you have the job. I feel like today, there's so many people who go into interviews, especially me being on the receiving side of getting in, having to do interviews and stuff like that. So many people come around and it's their first job, they don't know what they're doing. Going to your first interview is always the hardest. So today's video is mainly about going into your first interview. This is great for any type of interview you go into. It's great for if you're going to your second, your third, your fifth, your 20th interview. It's great for all of that. But I'm just gonna take you in 5 simple things. Okay, so first off, this is especially if you're going into a fast food service job. It's the walking in. Okay, this may seem like the most wow, that's so stupid. Why would I who cares about walking in? It is very important walking in that you walk in first of all with confidence, and that is, walking, tall, not for instance tall, shoulders back, all smiling. See, smiles. Smiles all day. Yeah. Anyways, smiling is very important. It makes you approachable. It makes the interviewer put at ease. It makes you even feel at ease. And then presenting yourself. So don't walk in. If you're going to get a job at McDonald's versus getting a job at an office, this goes for both things. Do not walk in sweatpants. Don't walk in with a hoodie. Try to wear a collar shirt. Great. You don't have to wear slacks. Okay, because slacks are out. Who wears slacks anymore? And that. Just wear nice clothes. You don't have to be fashionable, but just look nice. Don't wear yesterday's clothes. Wear something just look nice. Be presentable. Number 2 is greeting the interviewer and the other employees. So what I've seen so many people do when they walk into doing an interview, they'll just sit down and they'll, not tell anyone that they're there, Do not do that. If you have an interview next 5-10 minutes, do not sit down. Go straight to the counter. Tell the person, hey, I am so-and-so and I'm here for an interview. No matter what, you can't go wrong doing that. There's no bad thing that's gonna happen to you if you go up and tell the person at the counter, hey, I'm here for an interview. Never sit down. I have told so many people to leave when they came in, sat down, and waited there. Number 3, and probably the one I'm spending the most time on, is during your interview. So first of all is making eye contact. Sometimes for some interviews, I've been to multiple interviews, sometimes for some interviews, I will literally take my glasses off before the interview just so that I can make that visible eye contact, and so that they know that I'm listening to them, they know that I'm involved, they know that I'm, a part of, their questions. Okay, 3 is smiling. So whenever you are in an interview, smiling is one thing that puts you at ease. Like I said earlier, it puts you at ease, it puts your interview at ease. It keeps you both from having that dead, awkward silence. Nothing go wrong there. So smile and share teeth. Hey everyone, it's me. Like that, The next thing is posture. Usually during an interview you are sitting. So when you're sitting, don't lean forward like this, okay? See me from the side. Don't lean forward like this when you're in an interview, okay? Make sure you're sitting up from the hips up. No, you don't need to do that, okay? Just sit up. Keep your hands still in your lap. I am a fidgeter, and that's perfectly fine. Fidgeting's fine, but just keep your hands in your lap. Don't mess with your phone. Keep your hands in your lap and sit there. That shows that you're calm, and that shows that you know how to handle yourself. Obviously, during the interview, you're being questioned. One thing I've seen that when people answer their questions is they just don't know what to say. And they're trying to think of professional lingo and stuff like that, just to talk. And you don't really need to worry so much about that. So first, you just need to answer concisely. So if you ask me, for instance, hey Dante, how was your day? Instead of me like, oh well, today I did this and blah blah blah, this and this and this and this. Instead, answer and say, my day was great. Okay, I had a great day. Today that kind of stuff. Don't go off on these tangents. Answer concisely, stick to the point. Answer and then stop talking. Just don't worry about having to explain so much about, everything. Like it's not as important to talk about, your dead grandmother, because they have a limited amount of time that they have, and they don't want to be spending it listening to your car issues, getting to the interview and you had car issues. They don't want to hear about that. They just want to hear that, you had a great day, basically. Even if you had a bad day, just say you had a great day. Never answer with, I don't know, or I don't think so. Never do that. I get agitated so bad when people answer me with that. Say a customer came up to you and was complaining about their food not being hot enough. Don't start out your answer with, I don't know, or, let me think about that. That shows that you have not been thinking, that you really don't want the job, that you're just there for, the money, you're just there because you're bored. At least that's what it shows to me, is that you're bored, okay? Answer instead with your answer. So if you don't have your answer already in your mind, which that happens, it's an interview, you're probably a little nervous, start with, like, let me think about that, and then go into your answer. If you don't have an answer, make it up as you go. That is one thing very importantly that I always do, because whenever I'm going to interview, my brain I'm so nervous. I'm a very nervously natured person, so I'm always just like, Well, I would be like, I would say, hey, let me look at my manager, let me talk to them about that, and I'll get right back to you. See what I'm saying? That's a little bit more than, I don't know, what would I do? Don't do that, okay? Please don't. If someone asks you a story that you have nothing, that you're not relating to that story, make up a story, please. Like, it is supposed to be your personality or whatever, but don't ever say, oh, nothing. I haven't ever done that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That shows that you're boring and that you have no personality. Instead, be like, I don't know if there's ever really a time, that I've done that, but there was this one time, and go into another story that's similar to it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's unneeded information, but because you don't have a story, do something else instead. So make something else up. See what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna use STAR when you're telling a story. So STAR stands for S, situation, T, task, action is C and A, and D is results, so STAR. So explain your situation, tell them what task you had, tell them the action that you took, and tell them the results. That's when you're telling a story. Situation, task, action, results. That's even when you're just telling a normal storytelling moment. That's how you're supposed to tell a story. It's some situation, get them interested. Situation, tell them how. I'm gonna build this up. So here's the situation here. We have the whole climax. It's the task. Oh, I have to do this task. Oh, and the action, is up here. That you had to take to do it. And the results is what brings the story back down. This is what happened. All right, cool. Number 5 is leaving an interview. Please do not just leave. You can be cool and great up until the leaving part. People will just be like, thank you, and walk out. Do not do that, okay? First of all, shake your interviewer's hand and say, thank you, for this opportunity. Smile with your teeth, like that. And then if they don't tell you, ask them when to expect an answer about whether or not you're going to get a job there. Because that shows that you are interested in having a job there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know why you would now not go into an interview knowing what to do. Bye. So obviously during an interview you are being questioned.